Well, Lisa and I have made it back up here today. We keep doing that. And cash. And we're gonna do a little electrical today is the plan. Lisa's behind the camera. Say hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Thank you. So, today, a few videos back, maybe 4 or 5 back, we looked at this little plug-in down here where we had the issue at. There she is. If you remember right, we had the short originally, and we opened this wall up. There was a big hole under the paneling where they'd been in here and had this wiring mess. So we pulled that out, and we had it dead short, and we found it when we opened this wall up a few weeks ago, and it's right there. That nail was nailed in when they put the new siding on. They come through and it just hit that just right to get that one wire. So it's the wire that goes to that plug down there. This used to go to the fireplace fan blower. So I think what I'm going to do is come in here and hook that fireplace fan blower wire up, go halfway between here with this wire, and come about here, cut that old wire out, put another plug-in box right here, and tie them together, put a plug in, and then there'll be 3 plugs along this wall, and I'll do away with that bad piece of wire. That's kind of the plan to start with, and then we're going to come over here and kind of lay this room out. Lisa's going to be thinking about that in the meantime, and then I'm going to come behind her and put boxes where she wants them and switches. I'll go nail all the boxes in, drill all the holes, and at some point run some wire. There. So this is a wire that I pulled out of there. That's where the nail went in. It went all the way through because there's a hole on the other side too. I'm just curious to open this up and see what it looks like on the inside of that. It might not look like anything. I don't know if it'll show where they've arced or... The paper don't show a hot spot, which I kind of thought it might.
The outside covering does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hot.
There it is. It doesn't even show an arc on it. It just went in and made immediate contact, and I can kind of see a little spot there where it arced. I don't think you can see it on camera though. It's right there. I can feel it with my knife. And then right there. Yeah, there it is on that. You can see just a little bit of a arc right there. Huh. Not much. That's all it takes. So that's telling you that your breaker is working appropriately.
Yeah.
When it clicks off that quick. So that was good. Now I'm just going to run this wire back up through here and out and clip it off, and then I'll run this wire back over and out. Put a plug there, and we should be in good shape.
But you know, look how quickly that was for you to do that.
Yeah, but what they do is have a whole bunch of boards when they build a wall that's already notched by a
Already
saw.
knows. I know.
So
They should have a whole bunch of boards that have holes drilled through them.
true.
And then people wouldn't have these kind of issues.
Yep. So we're getting rid of another problem here. This is where that had been gnawed into.
That was behind the fireplace.
Yeah.
Okay.
So cut that off again here in a minute. Much better. A little harder to insulate. See, that's another thing that makes it easier for them to insulate the walls.
Sure it does.
But
Just not the right way to do things, though. But the thing of it is people don't know that,
right.
and that's the sad part.
Yep. That's what makes them affordable, though, for people.
That's true.
You know, we don't necessarily like the way they're always built and put together, but some of it is kind of nuts, though. I will say that. You think they could? It's just a waste when you pull out 25 foot of wire to reach a plug or something, a box that's 10 or 15 foot away.
Mm-hmm.
Their wiring and plumbing could be done a lot better and a lot more efficiently, but it's not. Okay, we'll stick that there for just a minute. Now, a lot of people staple stuff in everywhere, and I do at times if this was going to remain exposed, just to keep them wires where they belong. I go back to what I was taught and shown by my dad a lot. I took some electrical classes, but one thing my dad always liked on wiring on a house was the fact if you needed to pull this wire out and pull a wire through because of an issue, you could go down there. If it wasn't tacked or pulled, you could hook onto it and probably pull something through to work something else in if you needed to, another wire, or there would also be a little extra give in there to work your wires. And if sometime you had to cut this off or work on it and whatever, you've got more wire there you can pull out too. But when they're tacked right there, you don't have anything you can do, and there might be enough wire to pull that much out. That was always his thing. Another reason, if you put a nail in right here or run something through, it'll push it out of the way. If you got this tacked down here and it's run tight and tacked over there and you run something through, it's going to be tight. So I see his reasoning, and I kind of tend to want to go that way. I do use tacks sometimes, but I don't use them a lot just because of that. Lisa and I have done a lot of wire pulling over the years, and I've done it on houses we worked on, and I worked at a job where I done a whole lot of it. And when they're attached too tight, it's really a nightmare. And I don't see a thing wrong with this. If it was a machine or something where they set and vibrated and would wear, but they don't. They never move in here. It's just a little bit of an issue to work insulation around. Anyhow, that's the deal. I'm gonna go look for some plugs so I can put some plugs in this.
Okay.
See, that box is set way in neat too.
Yeah.
They should be set out here about a ½ inch.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to put sheetrock
Yeah.
on here.
So before we may want to, okay. Yep, we got power that way now.
Good.
Good deal. Okay, so Lisa and I went around the room and figured out where we want our receptacles and switches and such. We've also marked for the height. We've string lined all of them for the height of the plugs. We'll go just below this, and then this other mark is so I can drill in somewhat a straight line. And over here is also marked for the plugs. We probably won't drill down low on this one. We'll use these upper ones and then drop a wire down to that plug down there, and then catch this upper plug. But we've got them all marked and laid out, and I'm going to just start drilling holes now. And I'm gonna have to do a little fishing there, but we'll get it taken care of one way or another.
Going through.
Reached there.
It's a good place to use that.
Yeah. It was just the right size, looks like. And then we got enough to do this one. So this, we don't want our plug that close to the wall. There's going to be a plug right here. So I'm going to go get a scrap, drill a hole in it, nail it on here, and then drill a hole in this and slide that in there, and hope that I can manage these wires inside that box then and get a plug on it. But I don't want it that tight to the corner, and that's all the wire I have. It's just the way it is there. That was a...
Unless it's stapled.
Yeah, it's stapled to the wall back there. If it wasn't that way, if it's the way Dad said, you could pull out another 6 inches probably. Okay. Now I got to drill a hole in a box. Cut a hole in it or something. It's gotta be right there. At that height. It's right at the bottom. I think I'll just take my little nibbler thing and cut a square out of it.
Okay.
You down with that?
Mm-hmm. When they go to look for the wires coming in the bottom or at the top, they won't be able to find them.
Yeah. Well,
They'll be
they'll have
able
a
to
wire
see.
coming out of the top
Yeah,
or
I
out
was
of the
gonna
bottom
say,
and looping into
yeah.
this.
And they'll be able to see it too.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get that
Box.
screwed in place. And...
Over there by the dog is your drill.
Oh. He's been using it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna borrow this, buddy. Thanks.
scared him.
I'll bring it back when I'm done. Just settle down. Settle down, settle down. You don't have to have it all the time. He thinks he's the only one that does anything around here.
Does he?
Yes. Okay, let's take a look here for a minute because I might want to make things easy on Joe a little bit. Go ahead and twist the ground on that real tight, and then that will be in the back of the box and I won't have to fight it.
Okay.
So I'm not a fighter.
You're not?
No.
Are you a lover?
Well. You're gonna embarrass me, Lisa. Shucks. That's not what I wanted.
I didn't think so.
Thought I had it, and then I thought, no, that's not it. It's the one I had originally. Data. So this has their little clamp on it, which is good, but it's in my way now. So get out of there, little clamp. This big old heavy thick tape here and tape that one. Just tape that whole works right there once. What do you think of that? Where it's in the wall. I wish I'd have done that before I screwed that board on. Maybe I didn't screw it, and this is some really heavy tape. I can tape that up to there.
Might be good.
It would be into the box that way. Somebody left that screwed in there. That'll just give it a little more protection. And oh yeah, now you fall off. I'm done.
Glad my foot wasn't closer.
Lisa. It's always about Lisa. Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. There, that looks better if
Does
nothing
look
else.
better.
So now I've got these on there. I don't know how to get them off. Oh, that's how they come off. Okay.
Is it hot?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think, isn't it? I don't know, maybe it's not. I was thinking it was.
Probably is because you put those little plant things on there.
Well, it was hot, but I don't know if it is now because we've got this shut off.
Well, true.
But part of them work on that wall and part of them are not, so I don't know. No, it's not hot. Oop. Nothing there. Well, good. It might be a good time to just take care of that too here in a minute.
Yeah. Good to get it all ran and hooked up.
All right, I may just go ahead and do this then and have these out of my way. They're not hot.
I'm glad you tested it before you.
Yeah. Me too.
You think you like those little things?
Well, I'm not sure. They come off awful easy. I just worked them back and forth a little and they come off. So I'm not real crazy about that. I seen a guy using some a while back, so I bought these, but these are different than what he had, so I don't know. Just haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I'm on the fence is what I'm saying, Lisa. That's what I'm trying to say.
A board fence, a barbed wire fence,
I would say it's more like a barbed wire.
Might be electric fence.
Yeah, electric fence at the moment, for sure.
Woven wire fence.
This is electric fence.
Okay.
There. There we go. I can work with that barely. There's barely enough wire there. But that's
So
what
now
we
you
got.
need to find the wire.
Huh?
Now you need to find the wire. Rest
Yeah.
of the wire. Okay. Two.
Okay. So we're really good until we come back and get some plugs to put in. I think we just will go ahead and do it because we're gonna have the power on and that needs tied back together. So we just will put the plugs in and have them. We may have to pull them out when we move on to other things, but we'll get them in there. So we've got some more wiring to do, but that's it on this one.
It's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Cut.
Wax on, wax off. Don't forget. We're gone. Thanks.
Thanks for wiring with us today.
We appreciate y'all very much. And we'll catch you on the next one.
We're all wired.
She's all wired up.
Yeah.
She's not shocked. She's just wired up. Wiry. Maybe wiry. Thank you.
See ya.